Yo. So, I did have one insight, just one shift in perspective that I'm trying on, and I suspect I'm going to keep because it makes life more pleasant. And it's the idea that uncertainty is a gift. Literally. The idea that not knowing something and being able to just luxuriate in it and revel in it is a gift. And you bask in it by just enjoying the present. So, for context, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but generally, I felt anxiety. I felt anxiety a long time about money, and I didn't realize it until the past few months because all the other alarms in my life had gotten quieter. But as of late, again, I've been following my joy, and my joy has essentially dissolved that anxiety. And all that was left after I'd said, okay, I see you, was just desire for money. And I'm not gonna lie, being able to just look at it for the first time without panicking and, oh fuck, I gotta apply for a job and I gotta find a job and I gotta network and I gotta do this, and like without the rush that typically accompanies that thought, I was able to take a step back and really go, I don't know. Like, if I knew how I wanted to sustainably, and keyword sustainably, something that I can sustain, that's the key word. Not just, oh, well, you can sell lemonade, or you can just, tech job, or, babysitting. No, like, sustainably, I can show up, or that system, that financial channel is safe from me tearing it down because of exhaustion. You catch my drift? Because the past few years, I'd essentially upended my life, and I upended it because shit was draining. I'm looking around, I'm like, why the fuck is this draining me? This doesn't feel like me. This doesn't reflect me. This doesn't reflect the person I want to be or who I feel I'm becoming. This needs to go. And so a lot of shit was just torn up from the fucking roots. And that was my whole beef and my whole hesitation with a real job. And part of the problem with me just getting a job, because I knew good and damn well if I got there and fucking hated it, I'm quitting. I'm quitting. Because what the fuck? Do you know how many hours 40 hours is? Do you know how many hours out of the day 8 hours is? That is a long fucking time. And I've already had an internship. I've already had 2 internships in offices where I got to see firsthand, even if I wasn't the main person, like just getting shit done, I was right next to the people getting shit done and living that life. One thing about me is I love that I don't ever have to directly live something to get the lesson from it, or to get whatever is for me to learn from it, So just seeing people working, I'm not gonna name names, but working in offices as engineers, and they're like, yeah, I got here straight out of high school, straight out of college, and I've been here since. And the office has like fluorescent lighting, and there's cubicles, and there's meetings, and the meetings, no one's even saying anything relevant. The people running the meetings know that, and people complain about the meetings, but there's still meetings. There's meetings all the time. All the time. And mind you, this was before the AI disruption thing, and I can only imagine how much more annoying the workplace has gotten in the past few years. But the point being, I have seen that future and digested and understood that that's just not for me. But the problem is, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And I spent a long time running in circles trying to figure that out and trying to make it work. But this recent step into my joy has given me this space and the capacity and the safety to just say, I don't know, and sit with that and feel grateful for that, you know? And that fear has gone from, you know, deep-seated anxiety to trust that I will know. I trust that it will work out, you know? That ineffable thing that animates everything. I trust that I'm locked in. That I'm locked in and that I'm on my path. I feel like I'm on my path, you know? Despite being in a situation I would never in a million years want to be in, I feel like I'm on my path. I feel held. I feel safe. I feel guided, you know? And somehow that translates to knowing, and I much prefer this. I prefer just saying, I don't know, and leaving it alone, which is new for me, because typically it's figure it the fuck out, you know? I come from a background where if you don't know something, you do everything in your power to figure it out yesterday. You make it work yesterday. You moved the mountain last week. What the fuck? You know? And if you don't, then there's something seriously fucking wrong with you. You know? Like, it's a mind fuck. So this is new. The whole, I don't know. And that's okay. Because perhaps there's a surprise on the other side. Perhaps it works out. Perhaps it's a little gift. Perhaps it's better than I could ever imagine and come up with. Perhaps. Just a thought that I really like. Really like. So I'm entertaining it. A little dalliance. Because I've got time and energy and capacity to do so. So why not? So uncertainty is a gift. And instead of spending my life endlessly, and that's the other thing, I've seen the loops. I've been watching myself loop. Insanity. It's absolute insanity, and I'm tired of it. That's why I upended my life. Because you see the insanity of it all, right? The first month is like, oh, okay, you know. I still don't know what I want to do with my life. The third month, okay, bit concerning, but you know, it's still early. The 12th month, why is it a year? The year point is where I have to start cutting myself off. The year point is when things get really concerning. So, yeah. Trying something new. Seeing how it goes. Enjoying the present. And not in a hippy-dippy kind of way, but in a I'm genuinely just enjoying life. Called in my joy, followed it, and I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with the insights. I'm fucking with the mindset shift. I was in the liminal state between waking and sleeping, and I was like, yeah, the most amazing things are gonna happen. I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, that's where I'm at mentally. So, I think this video is about to cut off. Until next time.